Welcome to Heavenly Dreams Homestead. I am Jamie, for those that don't know. Today is February 5th, and I'm going to try to tackle this on my own since my husband Billy hasn't had the time. By the time he gets out of work, he's finally working some hours, which we really need, since the fact that he hasn't worked very many hours since December of last year. And that's where our ceiling light fan's supposed to go, in the ceiling there. There's a lot of parts here. It don't look like a whole lot, but there's quite a bit of parts, and this is my sewing table. So I've moved everything out from off the kitchen table, which looks a lot better, and moved it out here onto my work desk. But then I pulled all this out yesterday, and I was going to tackle it, but my eyes were terrible yesterday. Today, they're a lot better. Still not great, but when I say better, it's because I can see a little better. Now, there's no way I can read the instructions because the writing's too small. But I've got it all laid out, and I want to show you guys. So these are the parts, the smaller parts, and then it's got these, I think there's 4. Oh, there's more than 4. There's 3 right there, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces right there. And I did it white because my cutting boards are pink. Well, pink is my favorite color. Everything else I got for my sewing stuff is pink. And I thought that would look nice with pink and white. But then I got these, and then that big box right there has got all the little bolts and tabs, and it does roll on wheels. And don't mind our floor. This got tore up when the storm hit, and it got wet in the hallway and up through here, so it's just kind of what we're still dealing with. I don't think our flooring is actually going to be done till probably spring or even midsummer. It just depends, but at least the rest of the house could possibly get done. I'm not for sure yet, but we'll see. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do today. I still got to go out and do my chores, but there is my sewing cabbie, I don't know what you call it. I call it like a bag. But that's got all my sewing stuff in there, like extra tanning stuff. I've got my 3rd row already attached with all the fabric clips, the whole entire row all the way down. So it is ready to be sewed. I did sew this first part on here. I started yesterday, and then my eyes were so terrible I couldn't hardly do it. And then I finished it today and got most of this sewed in there, which is great. And then what I decided to do was to go ahead and pin the sides, and then I just completely did it all the way through it, all the way down to the very end of the blanket, which is down here to the very last one. And this little one right here, I decided I was going to have it just in one line. So there, I had to cut part of that black one off to be able to do this complete white one. But I think I had to rearrange the colors too, because how I originally had this laid out, it just was not matching once I got all the edges cut and all the stuff that I was to do on there. So I ended up cutting that part of that black piece right there off so I could put this white one on. So everything at the top here is almost level. I mean, there's a few parts like right here that I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do, because if I cut this, like for say if I want to match all this, I'm going to have to be careful cutting, because then I'll end up cutting into this neck that I sewed, and then it's going to be pointless. I wasted all my time doing that, but it is what it is. So I'm going to get my butt around so I can get out there and do my chores and let you guys know what's going on outside. And we still have snow. Today is pretty cold. We're actually under a ice storm warning, or advisory, I should say. Winter storm advisory. It's saying that we're supposed to be getting freezing rain, and the commutes for tomorrow morning are going to be treacherous and dangerous. So to be aware, and then if you're stepping outside, be careful on, you know, steps and other sidewalks and stuff, because there's going to be freezing rain. Now, my phone tells me that we have like a 5% chance and then a 20-something% chance tomorrow. But tomorrow is my eye appointment, and we have to drive almost 2 hours to go to that appointment in Ann Arbor, Michigan, to the University of Michigan, to be able to get update on that, which that'll be another video. And like I told Billy, I'm going to take the news, whether it's good news or bad news, and we're just going to keep having to deal with, you know, having to go up there probably once a month to keep being checked. And I'm still on the prednisone eye drops, which is a steroid, 4 times a day. I do have a tendency of forgetting to do it, and then I'm usually an hour behind, but I'm still getting my 4 drops, or my 4 different times a day, to be able to get that done. So I'm going to get dressed right now to go out. We're only 13 degrees with the wind chill. We're like 23 for the high, and we're going to go do some chores. So stay tuned, everyone. So that's everybody. I did fix these 2 cages. I fixed the bottoms, put new latches on them. So both these are going to actually go up right here. But I need Billy to cut 30-inch boards, because I want to be able to do them like this. And then this actually is 1 inch between here and there, because we put another board that ran up there so we could make sure to have them so they're a little more off there, but then they're not sitting directly down on top of these. So these 2 cages are going to come up here as soon as he cuts that for me. And my goal is to buy another one of these right here, and I'm going to attach it to this one, so it'll be a 40-foot by 12-foot. My goal is to actually put these feed-out cages inside these huts. And I think a 40-footer, I think it might do, maybe not one whole line, but I would have to check. But my goal is to actually put my books inside here too, in these size cages. Or maybe I'll just go a little smaller, like a 30 by 30. But I like these larger cages, which is a 36 wide by 30 inch long. And they're perfect for those with boxes and babies in until they get old enough to be able to be switched out into these bigger pins that I have built with these cages. So, with that being said, then I want to be able to purchase 2 still, that 20 by 20 I was talking about. That looks like this, but it's 20 foot wide by 20 foot long, and all my breeders are going to go inside that pin and be stackable. So I know I can get plenty of breeders in there. And I want that building to actually to be where it's going to be permanently put over there. But Billy said he's got to do some more cutting trees down in that area and then leveling it out. This building here is going to be brought over there too, so all my rabbits will be over there. The goal is to have my feeders in here with my bucks. My bucks will be at the very end or the opening, so it'll be easy to bring those to them. They're going to be right next to each other in 2 different buildings though. I'm hoping to be able to have enough space in there that I could have a shelf, preferably to be able to put my boxes on that aren't being used right now. I mean, I guess it's okay to put them on top, but that pushes down on the cage wire too, and I don't really care for that. but it is what it is. Everybody's going to have new name tags put in. I mean, I like these, but at the same time, stuff wears off of them. They get wore off. But I think maybe I'll probably just end up buying some more of these and just writing on them maybe. And all I do is just put their name, who they're out of, which is Holly and Darius, what she is, a broken black, and then the date she was born. So, I mean, that tells me who she is. She looks very similar to, say, I have another one that looks a lot like her. Maybe I don't. Oh, I did. That was the one that got butchered. Yeah, that one looked a lot like her. Like face markings and stuff. More black than the white on her. She's got her dewlap. I'm going to go through and show you guys. She's got a dewlap coming on, so I know she's pregnant. She's got a dewlap. I know she's pregnant. She's got a dewlap coming on. You can see it there. This is Belle. She's pregnant, which is amazing. Miss Lavender, right there. She's got a dewlap, so I know she's pregnant. Miss Beautiful was not bred because she ain't old enough, but she will be this month. Miss Lily here, as of yesterday, I didn't see nothing, but I do see a little bit of a dewlap coming on. Just a little teeny tiny one. So she still possibly could be pregnant. And then Miss PS here, she's got a dewlap, which is great because I didn't see her get covered, but she was a rebreed back to her sire because I was hoping for broken oranges just for pelts. These two are definitely girls. So right there, let me see who's who. Yes, that's Gem. And that one over there is Sissy. Sissy is the lighter colored one. And Gem is the darker blue one. So that's their names. They will be into the breeding for this month too, because they're more than big enough. Miss Pumpkin unfortunately lost three of her babies. And she's still got some that are acting pretty bloaty. I'm really not sure why I keep bloating. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure why. Because this is the litter that is, and they've ate the same thing all the rest of my litters have. And the remaining litters that I've got that were born around the same time are not showing any signs of it at all. So I don't know. They're very lively and rambunctious and just very, very nice looking babies. They're a little on the small side though, that I've noticed, because these babies are 6 weeks old and they're pretty small, but they are very chunky. Like you go to pick them up and they're pretty heavy. These ones I think look the smallest out of everybody, but actually they're not. They're about the same size, but they're pretty chunky too. Weight wise, not that they have big bellies or nothing, it's just they have a lot of meat to them. So I'm pretty happy with that. She has got a really good dewlap coming on, so she's pregnant. And then last but least, one that I did not see get covered with Darius, but anytime I leave a doe in with him, they always kendall. And she, Miss Iris here, is starting to get a dewlap too. So it looks like possibly all 9. I think there's 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I forgot to show Miss Holly. She's definitely got a dewlap on. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 9 does that I bred for this month kendalling, and every single one of them look like they've got some type of a dewlap coming on. So ones that don't breed or did not kendall, they'll be on this month's breeding right along with Miss Beautiful right there, Gem and Sissy. Little Dot is a boy, aren't you, Dot? unfortunately. And these mamas right here are going to go on the breeding list too, because they're babies. By the time I have to breed, they're going to be around 8 and almost 9 weeks old. So Miss Pumpkin will be bred again. Miss Magnificent here, she's going to be bred again. And Miss Zoe, she's going to be bred again. So that's 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 6 does for sure getting bred. Oh, and Blue Diamond, she's getting bred. So that's 7. And then anybody that doesn't take will get bred again, depending on how many times it's been. They might just go on the chopping block. I don't know, but we'll see. The goats are doing pretty good. I still haven't seen no real action from Miss Pinkie Pie, but like I said, I think she had already came into heat, and I just didn't see any action be done. Hello, Scarlet. What you doing, girly? Huh? What you doing? Yeah, you're just a sweet girl. Man, you got a big baby belly, huh? Yeah, it's almost time, isn't it? I could see you girls have been making beds. Yeah, I could see you guys have been making beds. What you think, Cal? What you got left? 12 days, I think. Yep, you and Scarlet got 12 days left. What you think, Scarlet? Is that right? Huh, girl? Is that right? You feeling it too? Cal's like, man, I'm over it. What are you gonna do? Fall over on your side, girl? What you doing? Oh, I know. She's grunting. She's like, I'm over being pregnant. Yeah, I know. This weekend I gotta get everybody shaved, and then we're still only just under or just over a week and a half left. Man, she's gotten big too. Look how big she looks. Miss Jules, you're a big girl. And then of course Miss Willow here. She's quite not as large as she was last year, but she's very deep-bodied. She's matured very, very well. Kind of like her mama has. And she even looks like she's a little more deep-bodied than when she was when she came back from my dad's house. Huh, Scarlet? Yes. See, her's just a good girl. I don't know, everybody. I really don't. To be able to say whether or not we're clear of the CAE or not. But like I told my husband, I don't care. It's just for us anyways, and we're gonna raise the buck kids anyways, possibly even some doe kids for meat. We got to do something, and I don't want to have to go buy meat goats just to raise for meat when I already have dairy goats, and you can raise dairy goats for meat. They're just not as meaty as what obviously a meat goat would be. Goodness sakes, Cal. Ugh. You look stiff. Are you just stiff? Say, you showed us a smile yesterday, didn't you, on the video? Was it yesterday or the day before? Say you did. Oh, maybe we can see an udder now. Yep. She ain't standing the greatest, but it's starting to fill up. I gotta go check. The 3 horses only have a quarter of a tank left. Man, it is pretty chilly. My fingers the tips of them are pretty cold. Now that we moved this tank over, they're not drinking quite as much. It's half gone. Prince, you're gonna make some pretty babies with them. Hello, ladies. Hello. Hi, Pinkie Pie. Hi, Oreo. You girls are beautiful. Yeah, they didn't drink a whole lot either. They did. They're up there munching away. Munching away. This is actually where the baby pen's going to be for now. I'm going to have to really do something about it because babies can get through this. I don't think I have enough regular wire to run across it, but I've got time before I got to figure out when to actually put them up. But this is the fencing I'm talking about. This stuff right here, this is a lot better. And this is actually on most of my, like right there too. Because I had this pin that was out here, 16 foot by whatever I had it on. That was a baby pin. But yeah. That is today's video. Man, I can't believe I just took all that stuff out of there this weekend and it's back there again, being Wednesday. But yep, my rabbits are gonna be, I told Billy I kind of wanted them tucked in like this area right here. He said he's definitely gonna have to grade this off to be able to make it so it's not going to be too wet, because this is down in the gully. Obviously there'll be a bunch of runoff for water, so I don't know how we're ended up going to do it, but either way that's the goal, and I'm really hoping that we can achieve it, to get another one of those and to get the 20 by 20, buy some more rabbit cages, get to the point where we can be good. It's okay, Maverick, you're all right. I just wanted to pet you, boy. I just wanted to pet you. That's all. It's okay. I just wanted to pet you. Oh, I thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, boy. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. Yeah, I do. I'll let you eat. Okay. Thank you for the kisses, Maverick. Thank you. He's became very, very sweet, especially when he's, and it's not summertime, because he deals with a lot of skin issues where he looks like a zombie horse, unfortunately. He just is very irritated in the summertime when the parasites and, you know, the bugs and gnats and mosquitoes and all that are out, flies. They really irritate his skin. He's the worst out of, like, him and Diamond. Diamond also has that too, where she gets pretty darn itchy and she'll itch herself till they have no hair left on their body. And you could treat them and everything. Look, that's just nothing but ice. And then we're supposed to be getting ice. When we got home last night, Billy was trying to back up the driveway and we slid sideways, and he's like, boy, that would have not been good. Thank you, Jesus, that we got up the driveway, because he's like, I don't know what I would have done if we would have slid down and hit the side, which it would have been on my side that it would have hit those trees, you know, if it would have slid down into that. But I think we need like a dump truck worth of salt dumped on our driveway. Those look like deer prints almost. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff. But yeah, this is the video for today. So I thank everybody for being here. Thank you for viewing. I noticed our views have went down some, but I'm okay with that. Maybe it's just not as interesting as some other stuff, but I am a daily vlogger. I'd like to give you guys videos every single day, kind of update you what's going on the homestead, even though sometimes it's the same old stuff. But yeah, that's everything. So thank you guys again, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Till next time, God bless you all.